Today I'm going to be playing a grand campaign as Japan in EU4. Our goals are to become the greatest Pacific empire the world has ever seen by conquering the entire subcontinents of the Far East, China, the East Indies, and Oceania. This is where we left off last time. We formed the Empire of Japan, we've conquered the entirety of the Far East, we've pushed super hard into China and into maritime Southeast Asia. Now it's time to continue with all of that, wrap up China, wrap up the minor nations in maritime Southeast Asia, and start focusing hard on the region of Oceania and Indochina, right where Ayutthaya is. Of course, this campaign, we might even get to face the European colonizers, so it's all to play for. This is episode 3. Check out episodes 1 and 2 if you haven't already. Links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. But now, let's continue this run as the Empire of Japan. Alright, here we are back as the Empire of Japan, ladies and gentlemen, looking so good with that cool ass name change it with our cool, unique, divine Empire Tier 1 government reform. This is what we're looking like, man. If you guys need a reminder, number 1 on the Great Powers list, 2400 dev. Last episode we went from 600 to 2400, so 4 times growth right there. And yeah, this is everything we own. Ming has blown up a little, so we can fight Dali and Shu right here. We need to finish off Ming as well. Pretty strong colonization game going on in maritime Southeast Asia. You know, I'm conquering and colonizing these provinces, converting them to Shinto, then adding them to trade companies, and we even have our Australian colonial subject right here ready to beat up some of these minor guys. But yeah, Europeans are here too, man. We got Portugal, we got Spain, we got the Mamluks too, of course. Pretty soon we're gonna get some other guys maybe, and that is what we're looking like. So yeah, the game plan for this episode specifically is, you know, continue pummeling into Ming and these guys whenever our truce with them is up, to consolidate the entire subcontinent of China right here, go on and fight some of these minor guys that are still located here, and after we wrap that up, it's time to push into some of these guys right here. We'll have a pretty big war with our ally Bengal later on. Ayutthaya is pretty strong as well. And yeah, we might even help Goshu right here beat up some of the Australian natives. And once we're done colonizing over here, we'll continue colonizing over in the region of Oceania. We can now see all of it. So this is the furthest province we're gonna go for right here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the where the Moai is, and we do need to own all of this. A lot of you guys were saying, what about Hawaii? What about Hawaii? But boys, you need to learn your maps. Hawaii has always been a part of the goal. It's in Oceania. And yeah. Something else, I finally got around to reading all of your Mongolia comments. You know, I was asking whether we go for the region of Mongolia right here, and honestly, it was pretty split, 50-50. Some of you guys were like, nah, when have you ever seen Japanese in the desert? And then the other guys were like, yeah, we do need to get revenge on them for the attempted invasion and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know, man, it's 50-50. One idea I had was establishing Mongolia here as a subject nation in these provinces and having Mongolia own all of Mongolia, but have them be our vassal and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm gonna think on that this episode. But yeah, with all that said, man, I think it's time to get right into some wars here, because we do not have a truce with Ming. There are like the Chahar, Senwi, and Meng Quang right here, which isn't a problem, of course. They're low on troops, low on manpower. As you all know from previous episodes, man, we only need like 30% war score to take 100% of overextension worth of provinces. And with their alliance with Chahar here, man, I think I take a province from them to pop out Mongolia from. That's what we're gonna do. I'm deciding it. We're gonna have our subject Mongolia own all of Mongolia, and they're gonna stay a subject the entire campaign. So yeah, Chinese army is down here in the south, Imperial army is up in the north. Let's go ahead and declare, take Mandate of Heaven on China, on Ming, sorry, Ming. Oh, something I didn't mention in the intro, new goal, become naval hegemon. All right, I forgot about this last time, so I'm an idiot. Okay, that's why we weren't fighting Ming. Because I'm still coring the provinces we took from like Yue and Wu down here. Coring stops while you're fighting Ming, because they got cores on all of that. I shouldn't have declared this war. I'm an idiot. Can I peace out for like a Chahar province? Okay, that's it. I'm out of this war. That was stupid. I forgot I'm not supposed to do that. But hey, we can release Mongolia now. There we go. Boom. There they are. We'll have them. We'll reconquer their cores from Oirat and Chahar, and we'll have them own all of Mongolia right there. So yeah, let's finish coring these provinces from Ming. Now we got a new truce with them until, yeah, for 5 years only. It's really not that bad. Yeah, I can spy on Tungning and fight them, for example. Ming doesn't have cores on them, so Yeah. There we go. There's admin 16 or 17 actually, which gives us admin efficiency. That's right. We're in the age of absolutism now. We need to get our absolutism up, man. Horse tree. Oh, that was so expensive. I shouldn't have clicked that one specifically. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Gave us a little absolutism. We should put down some universities too for like the age thingy. Decent luck with the cloves spawns over here out of, what's it like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces that can get cloves, I think. We got it in 4, which is not bad. And we got gems down here, so this is the lamest one. But yeah, you know, other things this campaign, man, economy is looking really strong, ahead of time in every single tech. We got quality religious exploration expansion. I did say we're gonna ditch these later on. Yeah, that's what we're looking like. Either way, spy network on Tongning done. They don't have any allies. Yeah, let's fight them. There we go. The most annoying part about converting everything we want to add to a trade company is I gotta do it manually, right? I gotta go province by province and see what we can add, what we can't, right? Because not everything is converted, right? And I keep forgetting what I've added, so I gotta go back and keep checking, you know? At least it's easy to see if I've added something I'm not supposed to, because they'll be like, you know, there'll be no religious disunity for that one, and we won't be able to convert it. And there's another incident, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, a non-tolerant, isolationist Empire of Japan playthrough. We've gone through these past incidents right here. We've gone isolationist with all of them, and now we got non-bond trade, so the arrival of the European traders. So obviously, I've said many times in these previous episodes, no matter what the best outcome is, we always go isolationism. Always, always, always. So, yeah, it'll move us towards isolationist. We enforce strict rules for whom they can meet or do business with. And yeah, something we are struggling a little bit with this campaign is GovCap, man. This is everything I've stated over here, and we're still... Well, actually, we just got a little more GovCap because of admin tech, but yeah, we definitely, I really want to state everything in China, and everything else I'm planning for it to be a trade company, but we do gotta convert stuff first, and I do want to state this stuff up here, you know. It may not be more beneficial to state this rather than this, but you know, that's just the way I'm playing this game. We are doing some culture conversion as well, you know, when we're maxing out on Diplo points and stuff like that. Well, I've converted everything in Manchuria, obviously, and yes, some provinces here. And one down here. And, oh, this is the stuff we colonized, okay. And there we go. That's an easy piece out on Tongning right there. Nice, we just got some cool-ass name placement. All right, I'm actually gonna go ahead and continue my conquest down here now by fighting Banjar. Now, they have Barao as a tributary allied to Sunda and Bali right here, but obviously, none of these guys are a problem right now. You know, I'm just looking for the quickest wars or whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and declare on Banjar, man. In the meantime, we'll wait our truce with Ming to run out, and they've got even more guys. And if these other guys pop, that'll be great too. But yeah, let's just fight Banjar. This is probably gonna be a full annex. Second event right here in the non-bond trade incident. So this is open. This is nothing. This is isolationist. Yep. Oh yeah. So Chu, Shi, and Liang have also popped out. Do we declare on them here? Yeah, honestly, yeah. 75, 100, 75, 75. And this one's 7500. Yeah, Conquest of China. Let's fight Chu. I think we're done with Chu here. No, we're not. Okay, now we are. Let's piece them out. There we go. Some more provinces in China for us. Now, oh, there's a mission we can take. Which one is it? Let me see. Conquer South China. Okay, we get Wealth of China till the end of the game. Trade efficiency and center of trade upgrade cost. That's actually pretty nice. And we gain 25 years worth of expanded mining operations in Koyo. Perma-claim on every province is a part of the Malacca trade node. Damn, I should have done this earlier. Okay, let's score those up. Now, at the same time, Liang has allied Shu. They're allied to each other. Shi has allied Lirat, that's in this war. Dali's still a tributary of Daiviet, and they're allied to Ayutthaya, so we'll hold off on Dali for now. Yeah, Ming. We don't want to fight Ming. That's right, because of the cores. So I think we do Shu and Liang. Yeah, why not? This war that we're in down here is going to take a while until we piece out Sunda and Bali, so might as well do something else. Up here, Liang's done. That's actually... Ooh, that's actually so much admin points is what I was going to say. Why? Were their provinces really that devved? Actually, yes. Yes, their provinces are really that devved. Wow. Okay, by doing some harsh treatmenting, I got absolutism up. Now we're no longer over 100. Okay, we're done coring these provinces that we took up here. Let's piece out Banjar now and see the damage. Okay, actually not that bad. Only 60 right here. Anti-Christian edict. Missionary strength minus 10% improved relations. Yes. It's only 54, but frick it, I'm gonna wait. Oh, I got these guys as a tributary, of course. I actually am gonna peace out, man. I'd rather fight rebels than deal with this war exhaustion. Now it's time for our next idea group right here. There we go. There's admin 18. It really should be another mill one, and we know we're gonna take naval and maritime later because we need the naval hegemon stuff. But for now, man, you know, divine, even though we can take them, I don't think they're really gonna be. I mean, manpower and true faith is nice. Culture conversion cost, interesting. Are we doing it that much to warrant taking it though? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I'm thinking more defensive or quantity right here, or offensive or something like that. Let me take a look at the Oda ideas that we got. So we're stacking combat abilities, right? That's what we did with quality. Okay, and then we got the general stuff and morale. So I guess offensive would work really well right here because we got land leader fire, land leader shock, right? And leader siege. So we can stack like insane general pips, and in fact this is one of the ways you can get like a 6-6-6-6 general. It's pretty much impossible, but this is one of the ways you can get it. So why not do that? Yeah, we're gonna go offensive, man. It's gonna help with force limit and stuff like that, and leader shock, leader fire once again. Yeah, and we got a special unit cost, so let's go with offensive. We got a fixed dynasty anyway. Might as well pray for him. Oh, he lived. And there's the end of the non-bond trade incident. We gain closed ports, add 1 to our isolationism level, and of course we've always been at closed doors. Now there is a mission for non-bond right here. Okay, so ruler diplo skill 5, entrepreneur trader diplo points. If we complete a mission via isolationist, we gain a dev discount in Japan and possible number of manufactories +1 in the entire region. Does that mean there's provinces where you can get the 3 manufactories? Yeah, for example, right here in Chikuzen. So there's already a state house. I can put down a mill, you know, by expanding infrastructure. And I think we might have already done it. No, we haven't. But yeah, yeah, there's a state house. I can put down a mill, and then when it spawns coal, I can actually build a furnace too. So in expanded infrastructure provinces, you can have 3 manufactories. Is that how it works? That's actually really powerful. Really won't help us out that much right now. So yeah, we'll just complete this whenever we complete it. Oh, there's Gokaido. Very good event that we've been waiting for. We lose a bunch of money, but oh wait, no, I thought it was still the end of the game. Frick it, though, I'll take it. Yeah, slowly continuing the cleanup of all of these guys down here, man. I just haven't gotten into it with Malacca and all of their tributaries down here, so I think I'm just gonna lay off of these guys for a while. And they're allied to the Mamluks? Interesting. Yeah, but the Mamluks are about to fall off here. The Ottomans are pushing hard into them. This is what Europe looks like if you guys have forgotten. But yeah, who do we fight here that's not in relation with Malacca? We could go for Barus, Pasai, Sunda, I guess, even though... Oh, wait, my truce with them already expired. The thing is, we got a spy on them. Yeah, Sunda and Barus. Nice to see my colony doing some wars as well. They're looking pretty good, man. We got 3 colonial nations in Australia right now. We got our boys right here, Goshu. We got Mamluki in Australia, and just Australia, which is the British. So yeah, it's gonna be fun fighting the colonizers later on, man. We gotta fight Spain, Portugal, and Great Britain, and you know, the Mamluks. We can consider the Mamluks in there too. And by the way, I still haven't figured out why Adal has land here. I don't know. I just don't. Oh, it's time for our tier 8 government reform. Now we can go exploitation of the New World right here. It gives us another colonists, and colonial subjects get plus 10% goods produced, but listen, we're not really going to be colonizing for that much more, man. We just got a couple of provinces left here in Papua New Guinea, or, well, what's it actually called? Yeah, Papua. And then some provinces over here we might have, I don't know, like Guam or something. So we're really not going to be colonizing that much more. We do have this, though. We do have Gokaido Reform, a unique one right there. So it gives us... Oh, man, there's actually lots of good bonuses for stuff in Japan specifically, and I think I am going to go for this one, but we can't take it because we haven't completed Expand the Gokaido. Okay, let me take a look at that mission. So is this one right here after non-bond trade, so we need, okay, 3 buildings, and we need to have dev'd 5 times certain provinces, but we do have to lock down non-bond trade because of that. Now, my guy doesn't have 5 Diplo skill. The heir doesn't have 5 Diplo skill either, so we are going to have to complete it another way. Are they entrepreneurs? No, we don't have things over here. This guy's been ruling for not that long, so that's why he's 57 with one thing. So we gotta do it either by completing trade or getting 12 pigeons. Now, we're actually making 6. If we focus, we can make 8. And then I need to hire a level 4 guy, which is doable. Without focusing, we can't do it, is the thing. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so it's actually 9. And then we can bump this guy up to 10. And let's actually take out a couple of loans right here. There we go, 11, 12. And there's non-bond trade-in because we did it isolationist. That is what we get over in Japan. Now let's actually work on completing this mission with the deving and the building and stuff. So I can take Gokaido Reform right here. Is it better than some of these other ones for this playthrough? I'm not sure because we do have some nice ones, but yeah, interesting that it's all of these right here provinces. But also, man, once we complete this mission, we gain, yeah, the goods produced and the province trade power and the dev discount. We get an additional merchant, and one of our guys will become a great engineer. Interesting. Okay, while we're working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and make Bengal break their alliance with Ming. They've been re-allying each other the entire campaign, boys, and now we're gonna hit Ming. Another nation's popped out over here. Interesting. We can let's actually do a little Mongolian reconquest on them, or actually just regular conquest, but Mongolia does need to own those provinces for our new bonus goal that we've added of Mongolia owning all of Mongolia. So, tiny war here. And yeah, at the same time, man, we're going to be hitting Ming right here. There's not a lot more provinces to take from them, so let's just get it over with, right? All right, there we go. Do we co-belligerent Chahar? Nope. That's from Mongolia. And actually, this Jin has just popped out here as well. That's from Mongolia, too. There's Jin for Mongolia as well. And there we go. Ming is willing to accept, ladies and gentlemen. That's all of the provinces that they own in China. They don't own anything in Mongolia or anything else that we need. So that's most likely our final war versus Ming done. Now, they still end up existing, of course. And in fact, they're still the Emperor of China. By the way, we're not doing Emperor of China. I've mentioned that a couple of times already. But there we go. That's it. Yeah, just Xi and Dali pretty much left in the China subcontinent. I like that, man. Now, Bengal, are they fighting Dali directly? They're not. They're actually fighting Ava over here. Okay, so yeah, we're chilling in that regard. Oof. Britain is offering me an alliance, even though we border each other. Why? Because we both hate Spain, perhaps? Yeah. So, listen, when I fight Spain, it really isn't going to be a problem, boys. You know, I was moping about these things the last campaign, but it's pretty much expected. The thing is, we're just going to declare like a regular conquest for like Sula, for example. Stand on it, and we can farm 25% war score like that. And if we go into this view, so we needed 2, 3. Okay, that's only 3, 4, 5, 6. As far as I can tell, only 6 provinces from Spain. That's easily doable with just standing on one province. Even if they do come land, I can beat their ass easily. My navy still obviously isn't more powerful than theirs, or, well, it's debatable, but yeah, we don't need anyone's help. What would an alliance with Britain do for us? Nothing really, but you know what? I'm gonna accept. Why not? Let's see. Maybe some fun wars can come out of it or something. Britain isn't that powerful this campaign, man. They're number 5, sure. I'm assuming they're colonizing up north. They got some stuff down here. They're also allied to Bengal. No, that's me. But yeah, we are gonna have to fight Britain too. But frick it, we'll do it later. That's like episode 4 stuff. Now, as for fighting Xi here, I think what we're gonna do, man, is just do a reconquest on Oirat right here and co-belligerent Xi. I'll take the Xi stuff, I'll feed Oirat stuff to Mongolia. We are gonna have to fight this absolutely massive Transoxiana as well for Mongolia provinces because they do own them. They're allied to Bengal, which I can make them break that alliance easily, and Sweden, too, of all nations. So this is gonna be a nice big war, man. Huge blob Transoxiana. And I like that. The thing is, I'm just seeing that now. You have to have already taken a tier 8 government reform to be able to take this, right? So we gotta complete the mission to be able to do that. See, has reached level 8 in gov reforms. So I've just been doing this for no reason, man. I think I'm gonna go with, wasn't there a goods produced one over here? Trade company stuff. Actually, that's pretty good. We do have lots of trade companies. Embrace free trade. Don't need that. Exploitation of the New World. Said we aren't gonna go with that. Yeah, let's just, curtail the burgers. Right, the funniest part about the Hawaiian guys is, we can't fight them. Until imperialism. I just remember that, like, there's no way to get a claim on them. Okay, I think we're gonna go for Bali now because I do have the, what you call it, the Holy War CB on them. They're a Sunda tributary or something like that, but no big deal. We'll just full annex Bali here. Once our truce with Sunda is up, we're gonna go ahead and hit them. Okay, while we're in this war, finally, there's expand the Gokaido, so we no longer have curtail the burgers. Oh, it's like you automatically take that one. Okay, now I get it. Excellent, man. Perfect. So there's an extra merchant right now. Out of all of the 6 guys that I have, they're all present over here. Giran, Nippon, Xi'an, Hangzhou, Canton, Chengdu. We're routing everything up here up to Beijing. And then everything down here, pretty much Australia, Polynesian Triangle, the Moluccas, the Philippines, Malacca, Siam, Burma, that'll all get routed over to Malacca, right? Yeah. So we got the northern stuff going to Beijing, and down here we're going to be collecting in Malacca. So I guess this next guy, he needs to collect in Malacca. Now, what over here don't we have into a trade company? All right, the stuff over here. Okay, gotta add them one by one again. And boys, keep in mind, I haven't built any trade company buildings so far, man. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We got some extra merchants. Which one of them are from trade companies? Only the Philippines I'm getting a merchant from. So yeah, pretty soon we should be getting one in the Moluccas as well, at least when we beat up Sunda. Australia, I guess, will give me one once they're big enough. Do I have one from Australia already, maybe? Yeah, we do already have one from Australia. So we should get, realistically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more merchants, which is dope. I might even go for trade here. It might be a little bit redundant with the amount of merchants, but man, the policies we can get with trade and stuff like that is gonna be mint. All right, just white piece Sunda, and there's those 3 Bali provinces for us. Nice. Usually these guys do dev them quite a lot. Yeah, 28, 15, 21 expected. All right, but now that we're done with all of that, man, I think we can go ahead and hit Oirat up here. You know, there's still some guys to take care of down here. Let's see, we got Berau, which I can do at any point, and then Sunda, and everyone else here is with Malacca. So we'll start destroying this Malacca thing that they have going over here. Interesting, actually. They're allied to the Mamluks, man. Now then that doesn't make sense. We gotta declare on the Mamluks directly here when we fight them and make just like Malacca break that alliance. Okay, so that has changed. Who don't they have relations right here with? It's only Pasai, okay, and Barus. Okay, so we deal with Berau, Sunda, Pasai, Barus. Malacca will leave for last out of the OG guys that are here. Meanwhile, colonization is still going smoothly. We are over here, so yeah, let's go ahead and declare on Oirat, man. We're just gonna do a reconquest for, that doesn't matter, I guess. Maybe that one right there. Kara, Narin, Ula. And I'll co-belligerent sheep. Let's call in Bengal for no reason. Maybe they'll make things a little bit faster, and we'll give everything we can up here to Mongolia. I'll take these 3 or 4 sheep provinces for myself. At this point, I'm also quickly gonna knock out Berau over here. Oh, we're done with Berau. Done with Xi, that's all mine, excellent. Only Dali left in China now. And now let's do the peace out on Oirat for Mongolia. Interestingly, this province isn't in Mongolia or Manchuria, so we're actually not going to be taking that ever. I know I'm anal about these things, man, but it is what it is. Let's see, so these are some of the Mongolian cores right here, right? Yeah, there we go. So it's those provinces right there. And then what else is there? Let me see. They got these 2 over here and these 3 over here. So these 2, these 3, and then let's just give them everything else that they can take, which is that. Okay, perfect. There's a peace out on Oirat. We've just grown Mongolia significantly. We'll wipe out Chahar whenever. I guess we still have a war with Ming on the menu. And yeah, looking pretty good with our little bonus goal of conquering, but not really conquering Mongolia right here. I do like it. Okay, so next, I guess, we do need to face Dali. They're allied, they're actually a tributary of Daviet, allied to Ayutthaya, Pegu, and Mongpai. This is going to be annoying as hell, man. These guys are actually, well, at least Ayutthaya is more competent than they seem. So, I mean, yeah, there's really no other choice, man. There's really no other choice. I guess we could wrap up colonization here. Oh, my guy is the biggest. Would you look at that? Let's go ahead and, I was going to say, maybe we can make them start a war in colony. Let's see, Goshu. Start war in colony. Mamluks conquest. No. They don't want to declare on those guys. Well, there goes that alliance. Okay, truce with Sunda is up, and they are looking fairly large. Province war score cost 182. These guys develop their provinces quite a lot as well. There are some good provinces to develop over here. So, yeah, we're gonna need like 2 or 3 wars to take them down. They're only over here on Java, man, so it shouldn't be too bad. Holy War, since we border them. Allied to Barus, who I'm not gonna co-belligerent. I got another army over there, so yeah, let's just go ahead and hit them, man. We do need to take this. There are quite a lot of important centers of trade in the Moluccas that they own. Oh, what do these guys want? Bengali conquest of Pegu. And they're fighting. Oh, no, no. Frick it, no. There we go. Back to being allies, boys. Okay, everything over here has officially been colonized. So with this new guy, it's time to move on to Oceania. Let's see, is Guam still up for grabs? Nope, that's Britain's. Portugal is in Midway. What isn't colonized here? Okay, Vanuatu isn't colonized. This Tuamotu Islands, yeah. Society Islands, Easter Island, everything is colonized. Okay, so there's literally only one more province to colonize, which is this one right here. No, it's not. Someone has already sent a colonist there from the Mamluks. We're done colonizing. We're done colonizing. Thousands of points spent, but hey, you know, we can swap them around at any time. In fact, I'm gonna cancel them as soon as all of these colonies are done. Okay, this is good enough for Sunda. Am I still coring something? No, I'm not. So yeah, I'm just gonna take stuff over here that I can. Let's see. We don't want to waste too many admin points. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, and then we'll finish the rest of them off later. They won't accept yet because I need to occupy the fort. Sure. Oh wait, I'm blind. Ming still has a province in China. Did I really not take that earlier? I guess we can take it when we fight Chahar right here, which is actually gonna be right after this. Okay, there goes Sunda. Let's wipe out the final Australian guy right here, Kaurna. My guys will do that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna declare on Chahar a little reconquering for Mongolia right here. I think I'll just white piece Oirat and then take the one province from Ming. Can we seize land at this point? No. Okay, let's hit these guys. There's the one Ming province, there's Kaurna, and there's a disaster taking court and country. Why? Unrest. Well, I think it's taking only because of unrest, right? If there wasn't unrest, what's the reason? Yeah, it is only because of the unrest. Oh, and my guys are fighting Australia. Who declared? British Goshu Colonial War. Britain declared on them. Yo, dipshits. How do I... right. I didn't even notice this. I'm actually fighting Britain. I didn't even notice this, I swear. I play without headphones, right? So I don't hear the to-dum or... But okay, let's siege them. All right, this whole Chahar business is done as well. We're gonna go ahead and give all of this to Mongolia. There we go. By the way, you're seeing how easy this Britain war is, man. Like, I haven't seen any British troops. My boys Australia sieged everything down over here. I helped siege over here. Got this. Just siege down Guam as well. Now I'm moving the troops over here. Then we're gonna move them down here. And it honestly might be possible. Now, that's the thing. I can't actually see this province unless I walk to it. So let's go ahead and walk to it. It might be possible to take everything that Britain has over in this region. So there's a province right there. There's a province right there. The thing is, we're not getting war score, but that's actually all of it. Yeah, that's all of it. Okay, we need 26, let's say 30% war score with this. Yeah, man. And I'm at 19. Some more Guff Cap came in very handy here. Let's see. I can definitely state some more now. Yeah, it's only 30% war score for this. The thing is, we're gonna have to wait quite a while, but I think eventually they'll accept, right? Yeah, we got more ticking. War score is maxed out. It's at 30. This is at 30. They still aren't willing to accept, so we gotta wait a little bit more. But there we go, man. Thank you, Britain, for saving me the hassle of actually declaring on you and having to fight, well, they're not really that strong. Sure, they got a big army, but they'll never get it over here. And I was thinking allies, but they don't got strong allies. Let's analyze Europe a little bit more. Yeah, Bohemia is still the big boss, and not Emperor, though. Saxony's the... This isn't even in the HRE? Why? And there we go. We've waited. Britain is willing to accept. As far as I can see, boys, and I hope I'm seeing this right, that's all of the provinces that we need from them. There we go. Excellent. All of that has gone to Australia. It's only the Mamluks and some minor New Zealand guys over here. And I got myself 3 provinces, 1 in the Moluccas and 2 in the Polynesian Triangle. Very cool. And yeah, actually colonization is done now. So as weird as this is, goodbye exploration, goodbye expansion. Okay. This is gonna severely lag us behind in certain things, but it's not a big deal. We're already so powerful. So quality religious, offensive what? Offensive what? We could go maritime here, boys. Honestly, we do need one of naval or maritime for this campaign. This gives us, okay, trade range. That's pretty good. Navy tradition. Sailors, global ship repair, sailor maintenance, naval force limit is pretty nice. Ship discount. Do we go maritime here? I feel like not yet. I feel like we could take maritime over here or something like that. So let's actually go. I really do want to be money maxing over here. I know trade is a little bit redundant here, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and take trade there. And for over here, now we could also go naval. Galley combat. The combats are in this one. That's right. And I feel like at this point, man, we might even look into swapping from galley combat or free oarsmen to Atakebune for heavy ship and morale of navies. But then again, we still got some galley use right here. And yeah, we might have to switch from a galley to a heavy fleet. So yeah, let's do that later. I'm actually going to go ahead and take defensive. Yeah, defensive for over here. Okay. Nice. Oh, I can re-ally Bengal. Nice. That's still gonna help with the Malacca thing. Okay, so I'm using this little time right here of not fighting anyone by upgrading the Navy. There it is. This is gonna be the Imperial Navy right here, boys. With the flagship and stuff. I know we can get a unique flagship as Japan. I think I'm gonna get that one later. But yeah, I'm just building up some navies down here. Working on trade company stuff, you know, armies and stuff like that, working on ideas, just saving points for that. And now, actually, as soon as I add these, well, this final province right here to a trade company, I'm even gonna start building trade company buildings, and that's gonna make our economy right here double, man. Oh, okay, just took burger loans, and we can apparently embrace manufactories, so... oh wait, I need to use admin points for something. Let's just use it for a little bit of dabbing right here. But yeah, there's another mission as well. Actually, the mission is financial clicks. If our isolationism level is 3 or 4, which it is, interest per annum and monthly admin points +2 for 20 years. Really, that's actually insane. What's economic miracle right here? 900 dev in owned provinces in Japan. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. But we gain domestic trade power. Okay, the best one, I guess, is for isolationism 2 right here. Okay, I put down a lot of the production in trade company buildings right now, and we're actually looking pretty good. Income has climbed up. We're gonna continue doing that, of course. At this point, we've arrived on another incident, ladies and gentlemen. The firearms, the proliferation of firearms incident. So if it takes us towards open, we gain mill points. If it takes us towards isolationist, we gain army tradition. Now, yeah, always isolationist. Always. That's the roleplay we're going with this campaign. Alright, boys, I'm actually back the next day here, and we've chilled for quite a while in game time here for a couple of years, you know, focus on the economy and trade companies and stuff. But I think it's time we get into it with Dali, man, because I've just noticed they're not allied to Ayutthaya anymore. Were they allied to Ayutthaya, or was I looking at someone else yesterday? I don't know, I can't even remember. But I think it's time we do our final war for the conquest of the entire China subcontinent, which will lock in both the Far East and China for us. So Dali's still a tributary of Dai Viet right here, but not a big deal. And they are allied to Oirat as well, which means we can give this portion of Oirat to Mongolia. Reminder, this we do not need. So yeah, we're just gonna do cleansing of heresy right here, co-belligerent Oirat, and yeah, peace out Dai Viet as soon as possible. Full annex Dali, give Oirat to Mongolia. Yeah, boys, it's time to get it. And I just got a notification. Ming has been completely full annexed by Transoxiana right here, which means the Empire of China no longer exists. Bengal's pushed really hard into Burma right here, man. Pretty much conquering almost the entirety of Burma. I think they're only missing this one province down here, so we're gonna have to fight them for everything over here. Ayutthaya for most of the things right here. It's just gonna be pounding into these guys one right after the other, man. But that's, of course, I think, next episode stuff. We're almost done here. Just need to finish some occupations in Oirat. But in the meantime, it's time for our Tier 9 Gov Reform time. We do not want to go with this because we are converting. So let's just go with the 6 Books of the Republic for Years of Separatism. Okay, so there almost goes Oirat to Mongolia. And now the peace out on Dali. As far as I can tell, all of their provinces are in China, and we do need all of them. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We officially own the entire subcontinent of China, as far as I can tell, and I think I'm telling pretty good right here. Nice. I like that a lot, man. Let's go ahead and reduce work exhaustion a bit for these provinces up, and there's a mission we can take. Hegemon of Asia. There we go. Empire of Japan gets Masters of the Dragon Throne until the end of the game, giving the following effects: manpower and accepted culture. And we gain, if we're the Emperor of China, we also get Fabricate Tributary, Monarch Power from Tributaries, blah, 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 but we're not, so we just gain these effects right here. You know, since we're going non-tolerant, there's actually not a lot of accepted culture. It's only, you know, our Japanese ones and Korean right here that I've accepted, but everything else I'm converting. Right now, of course, we're using Diplo points on other things, but we will get to convert some more cultures until the end of the game. There are some I'll probably promote, like Cantonese, since it's pretty large as far as I can tell. But yeah, then again, these ones are the ones with more dev. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we're done with that for now. Ooh, Malacca has expanded even more down here. We are gonna have to get into it with them pretty soon, even though they're allied with the Mamluks. But yeah, Sunda's left, and 2 province minor allied to Spain. So yeah, things are getting complicated down here. Perhaps we could do this to fight Malacca without fighting the Mamluks. Yeah, something like that is what we're gonna do. Let's just chill a bit more and reconsolidate here. And there's the end of the firearms incident. We just gain plus 15% morale for 50 years, which isn't, I guess, that good. Okay, now I've moved my fleets down here, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to move on with these Ayutthaya tributaries down here. Like I just mentioned a moment ago, in this war, I'll basically make Ayutthaya end the war with the Mamluks. Then I'll use favors to make Bengal end the alliance with them. And then once my truce with them is up, we can go ahead and start fighting Malacca as well. So, sorry, I may have said Ayutthaya just there. But yeah, that's the game plan right here. And we have accomplished quite a lot already this episode. I wanted to sort of push it till 1700, but I think if we move on with this, we'll just have so few things to do in the next episode that this is probably going to be our last war for this campaign. And then for the next and last episode, we'll just get into it, man, with Daiviet, Khmer, Ayutthaya, and any of these small guys remaining down here. Big wars versus Bengal, the colonizers, which should be easy to fight against them, and we'll clean these guys up over here, and it's like one war with Transoxiana to get all of Mongolia for Mongolia. So yeah, even though we haven't really done, I don't know, maybe not that much conquering this episode, I feel like it's a good place to split it off from the next episode. So yeah, there's our final declaration for this time: Holy War versus Jambi. Now they're allied to Delhi, Patani. Do we co-belligerent someone over here? There's really no point, is there? Patani maybe up there? Yeah, sure, why not? It doesn't drag in anyone else. Wait, somehow their alliance with the Mamluks has already been broken. Why? And it just got broke, I think, a few months ago. Did the Mamluks start strongly desiring perhaps provinces? Oh no, I see it now. It got broken because the Ottomans decked on the Mamluks and Malacca didn't help. Okay, I guess we don't gotta do anything there, so I can just white piece Malacca here. Now, it's gonna be funny if the Ottomans decide to Aelet here, Aelet Egypt, because I did just see the collapse of the Mamluk Sultan event, because if they do, we're actually gonna have to fight the Ottomans for, for all of this right here. It's not a lot, but yeah, we're still gonna have to do it. Obviously, they're way harder to fight than the Mamluks, and they might actually come. And they'll actually accept. So there's Patani and Jambi full annexed. Nice. Okay, we've started expansion over here. We're finally in, well, it's not really Indochina, it's still Malaya, but you get the point where I'm at. You know, maybe we should make Mongolia a march here, man. Because we really don't care about the income we can get from them. How much are they giving me anyway? Vassals. Yeah, see, a ducat a month. They're really not that rich. So, you know, they have a decent-sized army already. They've taken quantity and offensive, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make these guys a march, man, since we're not gonna integrate them anyway. There we go. Might as well make them more powerful. And now I'm also gonna pick up admin 22 ahead of time. We're really getting wonky with the tech right here because of the 7 different idea groups, but it's time for me to pick up another idea group. Now, we could continue to lean into the whole economic thing right here by taking economic, or we can even do maritime right here because we do need one of maritime and naval. Which one would be more useful, man? Our force limit, naval force limit is actually already pretty big, so I think we're better off actually going naval for all the combat modifiers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up naval right here, and instead right now, I'm actually gonna go with admin because we do need that gov cap quite a lot. But then again, don't we get this at admin 22? Yes, we do. So there's no point in taking admin anymore. Let me think. You know what? It's a naval hegemon playthrough. Frick it. Maritime ideas, man. All right, now I really got to get new burger loans right here. There we go. What's our max absolutism now? 86, 91. Okay, whatever. I need to build these. All right, these buildings are helping a lot. That took us down from like 1,000 to 556, which means I can actually continue to state more in China. Hell yeah. Wait, didn't I decline this already once? But yeah, with us finishing coring these provinces that we took from these guys down here, man, and building those GovCap buildings and stating a big portion of China, I think that's a pretty good place to leave it off for next time. So we did accomplish quite a lot this episode as well, still blobbed out quite a lot down here, you know, finished off the conquest of China. We decided finally on what we do with Mongolia, and there's really not that much more to conquer for them from Transoxiana. This is going to be a fun war. They got big allies, so we're going to get into lots of blobbing down there. As for the economy, man, it's looking really good. Ditched, obviously, exploration and expansion. Went, you know, offensive trade, defensive maritime right here. Pretty wild pick of ideas, but we are going naval hegemon this campaign. So, yeah, we're looking really, really strong. Still the #1 great power in the world. We've got most of maritime Southeast Asia right here. Next time, man, we're gonna fight Transoxiana, Daiviet, Ayutthaya, Khmer, Bengal, minor wars versus some guys, big wars versus other guys. We're gonna clean these guys up down here, and well, the Ottomans did not choose to ale at the Mamluks, which means it will be slightly easier for us to take a couple of provinces that the Mamluks have down here, along with Mamlukian Australia. Of course, we'll get into it with the colonizers, mainly Portugal and Spain as well. So yeah, lots more things to be done next episode, but I feel like we did already accomplish quite a lot in this one as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments, boys, if you are enjoying this Empire of Japan naval hegemon playthrough. Navies are looking great as well, and yeah, let me know, maybe even this early, what's the next grand campaign you'd like to see if we're not doing the Mughals next. But yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days with the final episode of this grand campaign. So yeah, that's it for me for now. See you next time.